So how do you break the circle that he will trust you? Because it's very hard for me. I was a little bit angry,
Yeah.
to be honest.
Yeah. Let's go there. Before we go there, very important, with these cases that is 1 in a million, I always want you to know, especially if you're doing well, because I know you are.
Second question, how do you control yourself after like something like that happened, right? That's my second question. Sometimes I get too not emotional because I really want to help them.
Emotionally affected. The problem with us closers is that yet you can put yourself in the best position possible to achieve your goals, brother. You know, that could be one loop, right? But the most important thing, this is for everybody, is...
I have a question, Paulo.
Sure.
I have multiple questions, bro, to be honest. I'm prepared, man.
Let's go.
Okay. No, I have a question. Last week, I had a guy who had a call in May, and now he scheduled a call with me. And the story was his family was scammed by his brother, a couple of $100,000 in dollars, I guess. And he didn't trust us. So we were like running in circles because I saw, like, okay, you have an agreement. How does this conversation feel for you, right? I was just like that like vibe, and he was like, I still don't trust you guys. I want to see you in person, blah. How do you get out of that? How can you break that circle? Because I also told him, like, bro, if you order some food with a new restaurant, do you never order food when it's bad, for example? And he still said no, but there's something different, some kind of different money, right? So how do you break the circle that he will trust you? Because it's very hard for me. I was a little bit angry, to be honest. It's like 1 hour and 30 minutes. I said, bro, what do you need from me? How can I help you? You just meet me in person. I said, yeah, bro, but it's not possible, man. I'm from Amsterdam. How can we just meet in person, right? I don't know, man. I showed him the results, everything. And he's just like, no, bro, I just want to see someone in person. It's okay, bro. Then it's not the right fit. So how do you break the circle? It was very hard for me, man.
Yeah, let's go there. Before we go there, very important, with these cases that is 1 in a million, I always want you to know, especially if you're doing well, because I know you are, is don't allow one thing in a million to just alter everything you do. What you're doing is working. So 1 in a million, you can just simply go, this is like 1 in a million, 1 in 100. I'm going to keep going. Don't allow them to touch your peace, to get you out of your center. That's super important. That's number one. Number two, again, same principle, is like, if you tried everything with all the knowledge you had, you did the best you could. You shouldn't be too hard on yourself. Okay. Now, number three is a conviction game. And especially when someone is very stubborn in a way of thinking, it's a game of conviction. It's who is more convicted of their reality. And the one who's more convicted is the one that's going to win. Why? Because it's the one that is not going to get affected. It's not going to get affected by the other frame, the other conviction, right? If I am 1000% that my way of thinking is the best way to think about this, and there's not a single crack, you're not going to touch me. I'm going to be in a place of resolve. You can do whatever you want. You can continue to live that way. I'm not going to get emotionally affected. The problem with us closers is that getting triggered emotionally is our kryptonite. We cannot get triggered. We are not allowed to get emotionally triggered. We are leaders. We are the beacon of light. We are the source of certainty and clarity. We cannot get cracked in our conviction. This is not allowed. It's just not allowed. That's what we do. We're fountains of certainty and clarity. So that should be like a rule for everybody. It's like, under any circumstance, you cannot allow frustration to touch you, because if it touches you, it's game over.
That was my second question. How do you control yourself after like something like that happened, right? That was my second question. Sometimes I get too not emotional because I really want to help them. That's why maybe I perform so good. But sometimes it just like, shit, are you that stupid? I think in my mind, right? I cannot say that. It's like, it's very hard for me sometimes because I'm an emotional person as well.
100%. It's a skill. It's the skill to be able, it's emotional control. Is the skill of being able to control your emotions. And the only way to be able to be better at this is by exposing yourself and constantly, put yourself in situations where you're fully challenged to your limits. I can be patient for 20 minutes with a stubborn guy, but then I start to get a little bit like that, right? So, okay, that's your limit. So you practice more so that you can be more peaceful over that 20-minute mark. So that's why we always say, we train 200%. When we practice, when we role play, we role play 300%. So when we're in the game, we're in the call, man, we're flying. It's like, I'm a monk. You can say anything you want. I'm not going to get affected, right? So it's just knowing your limits and then just training far beyond your limits. So it's just like, I'm untouchable on a call. And that's it. In these situations with very stubborn guys, is they are either more convicted and they sell you on their shitty mindset, or is the other way. Now, when you're in your limits, going back to your question, when you are in your limits, always you have to be aware that you're starting to get emotionally triggered. That's the first step. It's like, oh man, this guy is starting to irritate me. I'm starting to get irritated. Fuck. And the moment you see that for yourself, you just have to deploy compassion. You just have to remember yourself. They have the conflict. That's why they are talking like that. They're very impulsive with their words. They're a little bit talking a little bit high because they are the ones that have a conflict inside of them. I cannot allow their angry or their conflict or them being irritated to crack my conviction. They need help. It's just like sometimes I imagine them as their 5-year-old crying. How would he be? I just make that image and then I just have compassion. Oh, okay. He's crying because he cannot get what he wants. So no worries. I got you, brother. You
Yeah.
know?
I have a son, Paolo, so I know how it look like. Like my son is 3 years old, so I know when he's crying. Yeah.
There you go. So it's like that. Just
I had it
imagine is
before. I once had it
ima-
before, the same situation, and maybe I don't know if you can do that. I'm new here, but maybe a video, and then you did everything from that. He makes a short video. It's 15 seconds, and he mentions your name, and yeah, then you did basically everything, I think.
Yeah, but that will be after the call, right?
Yeah, of course, but
Yeah.
I once had it before, and it worked because
Yeah,
then,
yeah, of
then
course.
the person didn't believe I was connected with my partner. And
Yeah.
then the guy took a video. He mentioned my name. He is a business coach, blah blah. And then he trusted us and he paid.
Yeah.
So
Like
that's
that's
a complete other thing.
yeah, no,
Maybe it worked.
no, for sure. If we've done everything in our power and we
Yeah,
have
then you did
those
everything.
the possibilities, then for sure go for it. But I genuinely believe that in most of the cases, if we are convicted, if we have the conviction and we have the confidence, we can help these guys break through. We can do it. But you have to stay there,
Yeah.
calm, and use deploy compassion. You know, it's just sometimes if you see them angry a little bit too much, you would say, yo, brother, because like the reason why I can deploy this energy is because I see them as my little brother or as my little son. Like, hey, dude, no worries, man. You're good. It's okay. You don't have to do this. You don't have to trust us. It's okay. It's fine. I don't want to make things more complicated to you, man. That's not what I'm here for. It's fine. You're good. It's okay. No worries. You see, it's like I'm just sort of like chilling them down. Where did that came from? Like, well, how do you mean? Yeah, like that thought that everyone wants to scam you. Where did that came from? Who taught you that? Well, you know, my family. I see. Got it. So would it be safe to say that a bad past experience taught you potentially, like it could be right or it could be wrong, it doesn't matter, just taught you that, hey, you got to be extra cautious. Everybody wants to take advantage of you. You can get scammed. There's a lot of bad people out there. So therefore, you have to be very skeptical. You have to really, really, really make sure nobody's going to stab you in the back. Is that what's happening here? Yeah, exactly. Okay, cool. And how long have you been sort of like carrying this way of thinking, man? How long have you been trying to really launch your ecom business, but you know, you've been extra cautious? 6 months. All right. That way of thinking, that perspective, is it serving you? Is it truly helping you? Well, yes, it's helping me because over the last 6 months, I haven't gotten a scam. Nobody has scammed me. Yeah, for sure. But are you here because the goal is not to get scammed? Or are you here because you want to get to a certain place? Because I want to get to a certain place. Okay. And what kind of progress have we seen over the last 6 months using that way of thinking? What that way of thinking has given to you in terms of progress and opportunity? Nothing, but you know, I might as well be like this than being scammed, you know? Yeah, of course, that's always an option, brother. And you can always do that. In fact, there's a lot of people that they do. Like they would just rather stay where they are in their cocoon rather than just take any risk. That's always an option. But if that was true for you, you wouldn't be here in the first place. So the fact that you are here with me today tells me that there is a part of you that wants to believe, that wants to trust, because a part of you knows that you've got way more potential. Would you agree? Could that be true? Yes. Okay. All right, cool. So you have to make a decision. It's not only business, it's also family, it's also personal relationships. If you always believe that every woman is going to try to betray you, do you feel you're truly going to be open to find the love of your life? Do you feel you're going to be able to embrace a relationship all in? No. So, and do you feel that you will ever be able to build the family you want and truly trust your half orange if you constantly feel like everybody is going to hurt you? No. Exactly. It comes with a pack. It is a risk. So what do you feel you need to do? How your mindset needs to be so that you can put yourself in the best position possible to achieve your goals, brother? You know, that could be one
Yeah.
loop, right? But the most important thing, this is for everybody, is you see my energy? I'm calm. You have to remain calm. Even if you're 30 minutes there in the freaking saddle there, like,
Well, Paulo, I
it's
was so angry, bro. Really. I had one call after this call, right? So I canceled the call after this call. So I thought, okay, this have to go through, man. There's no other options. I was so
yeah,
focused on him,
yeah,
and
yeah.
then I shut down my laptop and take a shower. Yeah.
I'm a little bit updated on you on what are you guys doing, and you're doing good, brother. So don't allow one call to just put you off track. You're doing great, and it's just okay. What can I learn from this experience? How can I be better? You know,
Yeah.
and just next time it happens, you just calm. Just if you look at the clock, you just be strategic. I still have 20 minutes. I'm gonna be calm. The moment you have to finish the call or whatever, because maybe you've been 1 hour and 40 minutes, then you just turn up the heat. You turn up the heat. It's what I call burning the bridge, burning the lead. It's not that you're gonna burn the lead, but they might come back. But
Mhm.
you make them hang up on you. That's it. In a good way, in a leadership way. It's like, hey, brother, we've been here for almost 2 hours. I've been willing to give you that time because I believe in your potential. And I know we can change your life, but I cannot bet on you. And you cannot expect to bet on you if you're not willing to bet on yourself first. We're running out of time, and it's called opportunity for a reason. And that reason is because they don't last forever. So you have to decide today, brother. And, I won't get angry at you. We'll still be friends, whatever you decide. But you either give up on your goals and you press that red button, and that's okay. And you hang up on me today, or you shake my hand and we get to the top of the mountain together. What is it going to be? Oh yeah, la 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 la. I'm not going to give up on your vision and your potential. You can do it. Just leave the call. I'm not going to do it. You have 3 minutes, and it's time, brother. I have another meeting. I have to help another person that wants to conquer the mountain. So we're going to do it together, or you're going to give up this time, which is okay. No worries. You can give up, but don't ask me to do that. Don't ask me to support that way of thinking, because that's not who we are. That's not what we're building here, and it's okay. So if you wanna grab the white flag, that's the red button there, and just leave. Oh no, let's have another meeting. I'll get back to you. Just leave. No worries. It's just black and white at this point, brother. And I'm doing this because it's what's best for you. So we move forward, or we don't talk again. You might talk with another of my colleagues or whatever, but I gotta continue to build this. I'm gonna continue to help more people. You just force the freaking decision.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, that's sick.
You
Do you
have to have the
follow
balls to do it.
Yeah,
You have
do
to
you
have the
follow up with
balls.
them, or you just like, okay, this is it,
No,
bro. You choose,
no,
bro.
this is it, bro. Like,
Yeah or no?
like, you be like,
I already feel this inside.
this is like, do you feel that if you book a follow up with this guy, he's gonna show up?
No,
Like,
for sure. But I'm
genuinely.
just curious, like maybe you have an idea for it. I don't know. It wasn't so I'm
Uh,
sure.
this
For sure.
guy, there is particular type of person that
You
he needs
feel
a
it.
follow up.
You feel it. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's
Yeah.
another type of person that you go, if this guy doesn't buy today, I'm never seeing this guy again. So
Yeah.
those guys, all in, just burn the bridge, just turn up the heat. 3 minutes, brother. 3 minutes, and it's ticking. And if they don't, in the cycle, 3 minutes, bro, time to leave. Best of luck, and you finish the call. Boom, done. And you know you did everything. Can you imagine? I'm 1.5 hours in a call, 1 hour and 40 minutes in a call. I'm going for the kill, bro. I'm closing the guy, either a sale or a deposit. and that's it. It's game over. If I'm canceling a call, if I'm canceling my next call, I go all in with this guy. I close the guy or he hang ups on me. Period.
Mm-hmm.
You know? But of course, there are some people that are more sophisticated. They have funds. They want to do it. There's a partner or something that is legit. You know that. Like you feel it. You see that. You have a conversation. You see their energy. They tell you, let's hop on another call. I just need to. Then you just book a follow up. But there are some people that you go, if I book a follow up, this motherfucker is not gonna show up. He's not gonna show up.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot book a follow up there. You have to go and burn the bridge. You have to do it. And you can do it in a nice way, in a good way, in a leader's way, not in a sales pushy salesperson. We have limited spots. You have to reserve it. No. Bro, do you want me to hold you to the standards required for you to achieve greatness, to become the entrepreneur you know you can become? Yes. If you want me to hold you to those standards, we got to make a decision today, brother. Because if the moment you hop out of this call, all the patterns, the limiting beliefs, the mindset that has kept you 6 months without making any progress, they're going to come back to you. You're going to be stuck, brother. And the only way for you to get free from that, you have to join us. I know how life-changing this can be for you. And that's why I'm here, holding you accountable to the standards. If you don't want to behave and operate under those standards, just leave the call. But don't ask me to support that way of thinking. Don't ask me to support a mentality of delaying, of not taking action, of not getting outside of the comfort zone. I'm not that person. I'm not your guy if that's what you want. You see my conviction. You can do whatever you want, brother. But I'm waking every single day, working with clients, enrolling my clients, and we're conquering. That's where I'm looking for. If that's you, let's go. If not, stay in the sideways. Just look from the sideways. That's okay.
But when I do that, bro, I just feel like I need some emotion to be like that convicted, right? To be like have that power. So how do you have that line between like get emotional and have the conviction they need? Like it's like a very small line, right?
Yeah.
For me as well.
Yeah. That's one thing, for example, that sometimes is not helpful for my calls because I am Spanish guy. So I'm warm, I'm emotional, and I'm passionate, you know? It's not that I'm salesy, it's that I'm passionate. You can feel it in the way that I talk. Sometimes that doesn't help me. Sometimes I need to be more lean back and say it from a place of less passion so they don't get confused. So I will have to say, brother, we're here because our team, we're conquering, and you don't have to be that person. That's totally up to you. But tomorrow I'm waking up, I'm working with people that they want to conquer. They want to do this. And you don't have to do that. Don't get me wrong. But you have to decide. You know, you have to go either A or B because we don't have a lot of time. And I won't judge you. But don't ask me to support a mentality, a way of thinking that I know and you know is not good for you. It's not going to get you closer to be the entrepreneur you want. If you want to do that, if you want to feed that mentality, feed those habits, those patterns, do it. That's okay. Just leave the call and that's fine. But don't ask me to be that person. Don't ask me to say, eat the cookie. Yeah. Don't go to the gym. Yeah. Let's delay. Let's not take action. Let's stay comfortable. That's not who we are. You see what we do. You see what we achieve. That's not who we are, bro. What is it going to be? You know, that's more relaxed. That's more like something like that. Yeah.
It's hard, man, to be honest. Like, I'm also a passionate guy, so sometimes I just like the fire in the sometimes of course I lose this guy as well. So just like puzzling like the 20-30% what I'm missing, like how can I I'm looking for like what kind of balls I have. So
I would encourage everybody, and you know, we will do this in the event. We'll practice this in the event if you guys want to really, really just turn up the heat. Just go for it. You just have to do it once. Arm yourself with the balls to do it. You fucking do it. And then the second time is easier. The third time is easier. And then you are fucking unstoppable, man. You close everybody left and right. And the ones that you don't close, they just hang up on you and you have a clean pipeline. It's just like the ones that are in my pipeline, they're going to close. They're not time wasters, you know?
Awesome.
All right, that's it for this video. If you like it, smash the like button. It really helps the channel and also tells me that, hey, maybe I should do more of these videos. Number 2, share your biggest takeaway down in the comments below. Just one biggest takeaway. We would love to know. I read all the comments. And number 3, if you have a request for a video or a specific challenge you're facing as a high ticket closer or in your calls, share it down below or share it privately in my Instagram. I'm more than happy to have that in mind for future videos. I'll see you in the next one.